I've had relatives who served in the Royal Navy, and I know from speaking to them how difficult the life of a submariner can be. As with other parts of the armed forces, the Royal Navy and submariners have struggled with both recruitment and retention. The basic salary for a submariner is £25,000, although that can rise to over £37,000 with bonuses. Nonetheless, the First Sea Lord has warned that, and I quote, "We are effectively in a war for talent in this country." He said, "The submarine service go through significant periods of real social isolation from the people they love, and we must ensure the pressures that they feel are the pressures that are inevitably felt by them are mitigated or eased or supported as best we can." So can I ask the Minister in her reply specifically with regards to submariners what is being done and what more can be done to support them and their families to ensure we have an adequate force for the future? Next, I would like to turn to the future capabilities and if the submarine service has the right equipment to carry out its role. Dr Morrison, moving on to the independent deterrent, can I begin by saying this is an absolutely vital service for the security of our country, and we must assure this is effective now and in the future. The last Conservative government left a total deficit of £16.9 billion in the equipment plan 2023 to 2033, of which the DNE makes up nearly half, £7.9 billion. In its report on the MOD for the new Parliament published in October last year, the National Audit Office found key risks in the defence nuclear enterprise relating to costs, skills, commercial relationships and delivery to schedule, and said this needs to be, and I quote, "carefully managed as DNE activity and spending increase." Can I ask the Minister what steps she has taken in regard to the NEO findings to ensure the DNE is delivering effectively and efficiently? Finally, and as I think the Minister might have predicted, and as I've raised in the House many times, I want to move on to what progress the MOD are taking with regards to our submarines once they have been retired from service. Beginning in 2023, the Babcock team at Rosyth in my constituency have been undertaking a demonstrator project to dismantle the HMF Swiftsure, the ship I mentioned earlier that played such a vital role in the Cold War, in a safe and secure and environmental way. This will lead to 90% of Swiftsure being reused or recycled and the remainder safely disposed of. This kind of work is not being done anywhere else in the world and currently employs over 200 people in my constituency. There are 23 retired submarines in total, including Swiftsure, currently being stored between Rosyth and Devonport that could be dismantled in a similar way. This knowledge and experience, along with the highly skilled roles needed, means there is an opportunity to use the demonstrator project to establish Rosyth as a centre of excellence for submarine dismantling. From answers to written questions, we know two things regarding these 23 submarines. First, that it costs £8.8 million a year to maintain the submarines at Rosyth and Devonport in their current condition. Second, that the whole life cost, for the submarine dismantling project is £298 million. So can I ask the Minister two specific questions that follow on from these two figures? First, can she assure me that the almost £9 million a year cost of maintaining these submarines where they are is not slowly reducing the £298 million budget? And second, will she work with me, Babcock, Fife Council, Fife College and other local partners to help turn Rosyth into the worldwide centre of excellence for submarine dismantling? And can she say when she will be in a position to announce the next stages of the submarine dismantling project? This announcement could be a vital one for the ongoing success of the defence industry in my constituency and its ability to drive local economic growth and provide secure and well-paying jobs for local people. Dr Morrison, in closing, I just want to put on record my thanks to the members of the Submarine Service, the Royal Navy, and indeed all of our armed forces for the work that they do every day to keep us safe. We're living in an increasingly volatile and unstable world, and sadly it feels like our armed forces will be required to play an increased role in deterring our opponents and supporting our allies around the world in coming years. This House must be united in supporting our armed forces now and in the years to come. Thank you.